Welcome to the Ride for Rights YouTube channel. Ride for Rights is a bike tour across America promoting free speech, justice, education, and unity. In addition, Ride for Rights promotes FIRE, Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression, the Southern Poverty Law Center, and the American Immigration Council. Please check out the video description below for more information.
Hey guys, we're back at Lovers Lock Plaza, ready to head out today. We're going to Winnemucca, just my hotel there. This might be the hardest day of the trip. It's 77 miles. I don't know the road condition. I did go to the Marsden Museum, which is a cool museum, and talk to the lady there. And she works with people from the BLM, and they said the roads were not bad. I might have some trouble. So the way we're going up a main road for about 6.5 miles, then hitting a mix of dirt and paved frontage roads for the next 35 miles, and then we go on this pretty sketchy road for 20 miles till we hit a paved frontage road. It is supposed to be incredibly hot today. I was supposed to go yesterday, but accidentally ate something with coconut oil in it, and I'm allergic to coconut oil, so I was just really sick yesterday. Today I feel better. Hopefully it works out well. See you there.
That took me 11 hours. The first 41 miles took less than 4 hours. It was the hardest, I don't know, what is it, 35 miles I've ever ridden. The first 40, let's talk about the first 40. So it was from Lovelock to Imlay, and it was absolutely beautiful ride. Got out on paved road, trees all around me. There's a vineyard. Showed up later in the road. A headwind came on for a few miles, only last few. Then just no wind, dead quiet, going over beautiful hills. The mountains were on my right. There's a mine I went by, which I should have a picture of it in the video. It looked like right out of a sci-fi novel. It was really cool. Dirt roads were in great shape. Most of the roads were paved in some way. I turned onto a dirt road. There's two options. They both looked like they went to where I was going. The one road turned bad pretty quick, so I went off it, went down another dirt road. There's a lot of broken glass and metal and stuff at the beginning, but the quality was okay for about the first 2 out of 10 miles. And then the quality got awful. Deep sand. How the hard clay worked was, it was really stiff, but cattle...
Okay, so let's decipher what my incredibly dehydrated brain is trying to tell you. Firstly, I messed up with the camera. I usually turn it on and off throughout the ride so the battery doesn't die. I didn't do that enough, so the second half of the ride, I just have some pictures to take for you, and I'll show them to you now. All right, so about the road. The road had two types of soil. One was sand and the other was clay. When the ground was wet, cattle would walk over the clay. The ground had hardened and the cattle footprints were still in this rock solid clay, making an infinite rumble strip throughout those portions. The sand was either so dense that I had to get off the bike and push it to the point where sometimes pushing the bike through the sand was a struggle physically, or even when I could ride it, the back tire wanted to fishtail like crazy because it was so deep and loose. In addition, my upper back and neck were getting sore from pushing the bike, and when I would ride on the cattle footprinted clay, it would jar my back and gave me free chiropractic adjustments, and now my back and my neck was hurting for the rest of the ride. So eventually, I got the 10 miles and made it over the tracks where I met a railroad worker. He was pretty nice. We chatted for a bit. He gave me water. He offered me a second water, which I should have taken, but I didn't, and then I was on my way. He assured me that the road I was taking was going to be better than the last one, and that was completely untrue. It was the exact same thing. Real bumpy road, real deep sand, with some very special additions. So this was near the railroad, so in addition to trying to navigate the road, which at a couple times just flat out ended and I was riding through a field, I had to avoid railroad trash like metal wiring, as well as animal carcasses that had been hit by the train and were in various forms of decay and rot, which added a new fun element to it. At this point, I exhausted all my water, but I was getting close to the end of this road. I finally made it to the frontage road for the last 10 miles. I ended up stopping at a Love's truck stop to get some drinks. And if the cashier at the Love's truck stop that was asking me questions about my trip, I am sorry for being quaint with my answers. I was trying not to vomit all over you. Then I rode the last 2 miles to the hotel, and here I am. I hope tomorrow's easier to battle mountain. It might not be. But anyway, see you tomorrow.